Hello chemists, today we are going to learn how to detect the presence of water in different liquids. The presence of water in the laboratory is detected by use of anhydrous copper 2 sulfate. It is white in color, and when you add any liquid on it that contains water, it turns to blue. We are going to add different liquids on 2 anhydrous copper 2 sulfate to detect the presence of water in those liquids. And let us start with water itself. When few drops of water are added on 2 anhydrous copper 2 sulfate, the white solid turns to blue, as shown in the practical. The next liquid is cooking oil. When cooking oil is added on 2 anhydrous copper 2 sulfate, there is no color change, no observable change. The color of anhydrous copper 2 sulfate remained. This implies that there is no trace of water in cooking oil. Next, we are adding pure ethanol on 2 anhydrous copper 2 sulfate. The color of anhydrous copper 2 sulfate remained. This implies that in pure ethanol, there is no trace of water in it. Let's move on. Next, we are to add sucrose solution on 2 anhydrous copper 2 sulfate. When sucrose solution is added on 2 anhydrous copper 2 sulfate, the color of anhydrous copper 2 sulfate turns to blue. This implies that in sucrose solution there are traces of water in it. We go. Next on agenda is paraffin. When paraffin is added on 2 anhydrous copper 2 sulfate, the color of anhydrous copper 2 sulfate remains. This implies that in paraffin there is no trace of water in it. In conclusion, therefore, dear chemists, not all the liquids in the laboratory that is water. Water can only be detected by use of anhydrous copper 2 sulfate or cobalt paper. Thank you. This is Sulfur 16, the chemist.